Iowa Republicans stripped the state auditor's powers when a Democrat won the office. Now that it's up for grabs again in November, are they willing to restore the auditor's role in holding state government accountable? That's what State Auditor Rob Sand is pushing for as part of his 2026 legislative priorities, which he released this week. These are the things in government that Sand wants to change as applies to the auditor's office. Sand wants mandatory prison time, real consequences for public officials who embezzle taxpayer money. He'd require local governments to cooperate in audits when there's evidence of fraud. And of course, he wants to remove the limits Iowa Republicans put on the auditor's office in 2023, restricting his office's ability to investigate state agencies.
There are people in the legislature in positions where they could advance this bill who say they agree with this, and yet they have not passed the bill.
Why should the auditor be able to audit, you ask? It's all about knowing where taxpayer dollars are going, making sure that when we say money is going to feed kids, that it actually makes it there. But in recent years, Iowa Republicans have chafed at the auditor holding them accountable. Take the private school voucher program. The auditor wanted to look into the system and make sure that public dollars that were supposed to go to those private schools actually made it there. It was discovered that the Iowa Department of Management Director, Craig Paulson, sent a memo to the Department of Education telling them to halt all audit work. This was, of course, only discovered after the state withheld documents from state legislators' records request.
It came to us through a whistleblower. I mean, this stuff is unbelievable. The fact that they are willing to do that shows you just how far they're willing to go.
Here's what could make this year different. Sand is running for governor, and that means the race for the auditor's office is wide open for 2026. So far, only 2 Republicans have launched campaigns. That's Iowa County Supervisor Abigail Moss and Lieutenant Governor Chris Knoyer. Now that a Republican could pick up the auditor's office, are they willing to restore its powers to audit state agencies? I'm not holding my breath, but for those of us who care about things like accountability, government transparency, could be a big year for Iowa. For Iowa Starting Line, I'm Zachary Oren Smith. Thanks for watching.